Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we're playing some Minecraft. Today I got a little special something for you. So, what we're going to be doing for a long time is, well, we're not sorting the colors, just saying. We're going to be creating pretty much a console, like an Xbox or a PS4. We're going to be creating that inside of Minecraft. And pretty much we're going to be doing all these colors. It's pretty much just for color coding the wiring to make it easier to read. And we're going to be using signs as well. And I just laid it out, so if I want to go grab it, I don't have to go into here, go here, click something. I don't have to do that. We're just going to put on pretty much all of these. So yeah, we're going to be creating something pretty cool. I don't really think I needed all of these. Alright. So, we're gonna get some things established in the first video. What do we want with this console? Well, I'm gonna write it down inside of a book. Where's miscellaneous? I think a written book is miscellaneous. No? What would it be under? Is it really not under miscellaneous? Am I just going crazy? What? Or book. Book and quill. It's under miscellaneous. What am I doing? Is it really under here? Oh, it's right there. Alright, so the things we're gonna want, project console. That's what we're going to call it for now. Let's do that. And requirements. We need to read and write data. We'll just do data. We're going to be able to take outside input, pretty much user input, we're going to want to display an image, whether it's, we're going to want to display an image whether it's just, I'm going to create a sign for this, just so I don't ever lose it. We're going to display an image whether it's just like a little film or anything. Now if we... Hi. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm not even going to do that. I know what I want to do. Okay, so let's get started. It's going to be very difficult for me to do this though. Just saying. So, bear with me. Okay, so... Oh, oops. Okay, so the first thing we need to know, or I need to know, is can you draw items out of a shulker box? That is something that we're going to need to know. Okay, you can. And you might be wondering, well, why are we going to need to draw items out of a shulker box? Those are going to be our game cartridges. Because now we don't have to do MBT tags. Something else I want to know is if we do this, is it going to go in order? So we're going to do white, light gray, gray wool, black, brown, purple. Or no, because that's going to be the full. It's going to be full if we do that, so I want to know if it's going to come out in this exact order. It does, and that's exactly what I want. Alright, so I'm going to further explain what I mean by this. So these are going to be our game cartridges, and I'll actually rename it just to clarify even more. So you can go here, we're going to do just game cart. So, what you would do is, for your console, you'd have an input, and one second. So, for example, I just created this, and we have our game cartridge right here, and if we're to, did that even work? Okay, it did that, but, of course my redstone's not amazing. It's just off. That's alright. And let me do that, and let me do this, and I would have put the button right here, and I might do that later, but... Okay, one more. See if it'll do it on 2 ticks. What? What? Oh, because it's locking it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, of course it needs that much. Seriously? It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it at all. Alright, I'll just move it. Being extra difficult, but whatever. Just move it here so it doesn't do that. Let me do this, let me do that. I'll do this for good measure. Oh, now it doesn't. Great. Really? It's not even going in. What? How is it locking that? Oh. Yeah, that's an issue. Really? Okay, what is the issue? You know what, I'll just do that. Pretty much what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it so it can place. You know what? Just run off this way. Just do this. Just do it so there's a tiny bit of delay. Like, so minuscule, it doesn't even mean anything. It's kind of ridiculous that I have to do this, but whatever. This is how compact we can make it. And if you put it in, it'll 100% go through. It's definitely in there. It's kind of annoying. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. There we go. As you can see, you can actually place shulker boxes with dispensers, so it's great. It works great, and we can have a hopper under here, and it can feed all the items through, and then when you're done with the game, you'll have like a switch or a button saying finished, and then it'll cycle all the items in order into the box. So now you might be wondering, well, why are you saying items? What are we gonna do with all these items? Pretty much inside of these shulker boxes, we're gonna have an entire language per se. So let's just do this. So let's say white means I don't know. What should we do? We're gonna have we're gonna have a display for this. So yeah, that's something I had to account for. We're gonna have I'm probably for now, since I'm not too good at this, probably a display that's gonna look like this. It'll probably be very odd looking. You know what? No. We're gonna do this. Yeah, that'll be our display. Yeah, there we go. That'll be our display for now. It's gonna be a 4x2 by 1. And this will say, okay, you go to exposition 00. So for our language, 00 will be here. And then the next thing will be light gray wool that turns on. Oh wait, no, I should restate that. This is gonna set this white wool per se, set the X position to 0, and then watch have purple set the Y position to 4. So now we're targeting this block right here. This one I am standing on. That one. And then the next thing, say light gray wool, it turns it on. So what it's going to do is, boop, no, turns it on. And just that one on, just with that. But then you can have, you know, more. You could have something like gray wool turns on this one as well. So then you have this and that, and it's selecting those two now. And boom, now you did that. But we want this to cycle at least 10 times a second. So it's gonna be kind of difficult, so we're gonna have to do a lot of memory bits. And we're gonna have to have the redstone flashing very quickly. It'll be pretty much flashing as quickly as this can go off. So yeah, it'll pretty much be going at that. And it's not even that fast, to be honest. And I don't know how to count how fast that's going, so let me see if I can get that off camera. I know it's 1 tick or 0 ticks. That says 0 tick thing. That doesn't make any sense. Or it's 2, no, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'll see if I can find out what it is. Okay, so I think I just quickly made something that'll work. And no, it doesn't. That's right, I gotta do this. Alright, let me restart it. And then it'll somewhat work properly. Okay. Let me do this and that. Boom. Okay, it was at 4. So our game is gonna run at 4 ticks per second. Well, not 4 ticks, 4 frames per second. Or our console is gonna run at that speed. Now, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible, just saying. So we can get our game to run at 4 ticks per second. And that's not good at all. That's pretty much... No, I can't even go that low. You just can't go that low. So that's a problem. That's a major, major problem. And I don't really know of a way we can fix that by using just this. The same thing? Oh no, that has that. So I'll have to think of a method, but for now, we're going to be using these. And pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to set up the entire redstone for this, for the screen. That's what we're going to be doing today. So let me get the things I need, and I'll start building it. Okay, this is what I think I need. I don't think I need any more than this. Now, I'm going to be using pistons for the whole entire setup. So I'm just going to be doing this, and oh, that's already a problem. Yeah, no, that's not good. Yeah, it's not good. I guess we're not going to be using that. I guess we're going to be using gold redstone torches. Yay. I think I can actually... Yeah, I could do that. Just to space out the redstone. It just makes it so much easier to work with if you just do something like this. So, yeah. So, pretty much, if you don't... what did I do? Oh. I'm dumb. If you don't understand what I'm doing, I'm pretty much making it so we can control the screen. We want to control the screen so we can, you know, display an image. Okay. But yeah, in all seriousness, we want to be doing this so we can display an image. And I'm trying to make the most efficient way to do this. It's not going to be the most efficient in pretty much anyone's opinion, but, you know, might as well try our hardest to make this as efficient as I think I can make it. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Now, that's something I gotta fix. We can't really just, you know, we can't do this unless we use comparators, but I don't think I want to quite do that. And it wouldn't even run into this, and yeah, that's just not gonna work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna space it out. We're gonna do something right here. Actually, no, I want to have that there, so I'll have to stay with this. I really, really, really don't want to use comparators, but I might as well test my redstone knowledge and use it anyways. So I'm gonna do a little quick demo on how comparators work. Oh, and I just realized we have to power these blocks too. Oh, that stinks. You don't really want a delay either. Ooh, this is getting tough. Actually, I'll shift these over. I'll shift them over even one more. So it's 2 more blocks. So we're doing them this way instead of that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And then I'll... no, I have to keep that there. Do I? Do I have to keep that there? Yeah, I think so. Alright, I don't know, can I? No, because I want to run... Yeah, I want to run this into that. I want to run those into that. And then I'll... guess I'll just do that, yeah. So then we can have this running here with some comparators. Or, oh, wow, this is going to be difficult. Or since I shifted them over, can I just do this? And then I can have it... I'll even shift this over one more. Okay. Yeah, I think I have an idea what I want to do. Let me finish setting this, just the redstone up, just the redstone dust up. And then I'll come back. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so I wasn't thinking, and I have completely disregarded those. So, yeah, I can't do that. We have to somehow power this block without using a repeater or a comparator, and it has to be an elegant manner. Yeah, that's easy. Maybe I could do this. That doesn't really free up any space, though, does it? No, it really doesn't. It just allows me to place nothing here still, because I can't cut off the redstone. Unless the glowstone trick still works, then yes, I can. Yes, I think the glowstone trick still works. It does. That's perfect. Okay, this might actually work. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. I mean, could I... No, I can't do that. I have to power just that. How do I do that? How do I power just this block? Man, how do I do that? Alright, I was kind of being dumb. I kind of forgot that you can move redstone. Like, you don't have to... I don't have to directly follow that. So, yeah, that was pretty dumb on my part. Huh, I'm gonna do that. Oh. Yeah, I can just do that. It's a little sloppy, but this is just like the non-compact version. I'm not worried about making things compact quite yet. Quite yet? Just yet? Jeez, I can't speak at all. English is terrible. So yeah, we're not super focused on making things super compact, super, you know, amazing. We're not focused on that. Alright, so that's the first, that's the second. Okay, then we want to bring the third wire all the way over, yeah, right here. Because then we could put a delay here. This is where our delay interface will be. So everything's kind of in sync and it'll just look much nicer. So I have to shift everything over. Do I? Yes, I do. So yeah, let me just copy this entire thing on the other side, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so yes, I know it's super bulky. It's ridiculous. But it works. And right now, it's going to be constantly powered. So that's something you gotta you have to understand. We actually don't need to. Actually, I'm gonna put comparators, because then we could just send a. No, we can't. No. Just comparators or just to make it easy. Because this should just work fine. Now, I want to say just a few things about this entire project. It's not going to be computer, it's not going to be this super intricate build that's going to run flawlessly and that it's going to be amazing. It won't be amazing. I'm just going to say that. And, okay, as you can see, we have, I'll just go on F1, we have these two pistons on, and since it's inverted, since you have the torches, these two pistons are off, those two are on, inverted. Compared to this, it's all inverted, so it's perfect. So yeah, it works. That's good. Now, later I do plan to have something a little more compact, and by compact, I mean, like, maybe the entire game will be able to fit into an area that is maybe, what is it? Maybe we'll be able to have the game to fit in the size of this. Just 5 by 2 by however many blocks this way. Probably be up to here. But I want to be able to do that. And that'd be awesome if I could. But we're not going to be focused on that. So let's just continue with this. And let's do some other redstone. Yay. Okay, so we already have to work on this. This is pretty much the main system. This will run our entire game. So we need to be able to create a system that'll be able to read it and properly function. So how many blocks there are going to be? There's going to be 16 entire blocks, or commands, or lines of, not lines, but we had to run the entire thing using 16, I guess, bits, which is kind of difficult. And by kind of difficult, I mean pretty difficult, because I just started doing this. But that's alright, we can manage. So yeah, for now, this will be just the interface, where you put your entire thing in, just to make it easy. And then we're gonna have an entire filter system to go through all these, and then it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be an amazing project. I suggest that you continue watching this if you're not really sure if you want to actually watch this series. I really suggest you do. Why? Well, is it because I want views? Somewhat, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But it's also because I think this is gonna be an awesome project. I seriously think it'll be an awesome project. Oh, can't do that. Oh. At least it's silent. Kinda. Okay, so now we're gonna create a filter system, and that's gonna be very annoying, but we can make a very compact one. And we can use just one chest. Or 16 chests, really, but yeah. So I'm gonna lay out everything and then I'll connect it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I just want to show you I cleared out an entire area with commands, of course. Yeah. And just to show that, you know, this is something you could do. H2. I think that's actually a thing, isn't it? That's annoying. Oh, what? Oh, and I have to pick these all up. Great. There's gonna be a lot. I don't know why I did that. I should have did like a wooden block. Would have been so much better. Okay, so I think I have one thing done. I think. Not sure. I think all of them should be feeding into this. And just this. I mean, maybe they're going into this. I kind of doubt it. I mean, we could check. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Majority should have went into here. So yes, majority did. Half of it did go in there. Let's see what it goes down to, because it should be powering. Because we're only gonna send one through, and I know I could have made this shorter, but it's just. Was that on? No. Okay, let's see. See what it stops at. Okay, 41. Maybe. Maybe I'll stick with that. Maybe I won't. Let's go over here, and I already have that. So yeah, that'll work. So let me just do this, and let me just do that. And that didn't work. That's funny. I thought it stops at 18. Oh, it's not gonna stop. Oh, I'm stupid. So yeah, let's redo that entire thing. And let's just boom, boom, and I think, yeah. So this should stop at 41, and then we can collect the excess. So let's hope it stops at 41. It does. That is perfect. Alright, I'm gonna finish off the rest, and then we can get, you know, the rest done. So, let me do that. Alright, so, yeah, I added one more. But we're gonna keep this just in case, per se, someone makes a cartridge and it backs up your console. So, there'll be an extra chest here to just add, just to fill up. And, instead of it just, you know, backing up your entire system, it'll just put it inside a chest. So, yeah, might as well, you know. So put a chest here. I could have a hopper here, chest here. No, that's kind of it. Well, no, couldn't. Could always do this. So yeah, there we go. That's just in case it backs up. Which it shouldn't. But I actually did fill every single one of these hoppers. Oh, yeah, now you can tell. That's odd. Oh, actually, I know why it did that. I accidentally did that. Now all these should have 18 except for that. And let's just go to magenta. Yeah, and let's just... Yeah, as you can see, I accidentally put a stack just... I don't know how I did it, but I put it in pretty much that hopper. Yeah, I did that. So yeah, now we have our filter worked out. And now what we have to do is we actually have to make a book. And we have to determine what every single one of these things are going to do. So I think I'm going to leave that for next episode. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Please give some suggestions on games you'd like to see that are made in this. Mine, don't make them super complicated. We could add like a health bar system using like dispensers and stuff like that by just having, you know, like a dispenser here, and it'll keep track of how many things are in it. I mean, there'll be a dropper, or a chest. We can have a chest. Yeah, that makes more sense. We can have like a system where this is your health bar, this is your enemy's health bar, and a dropper is putting items into it. Or even there could be another system like a hopper taking items out of it, and a dropper here, like on top of there, and it'll feed health into it once it's depleted. And you can, you know, there could be an entire system. Come up with something. But I will see you guys in the next episode. Please leave a like, give suggestions. Till then, I'm done. Have a good day.